This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of Hawkins Middle School in Belfair, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, brings you two games in the second day of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. I'm Diedrich Allen, and you are watching the Our Community Credit Union pregame show. This invite, again, features the North Mason Bulldogs, Klahowya Eagles, Charles Wright Academy Tarriers, and the Forks Spartans. First up is Forks versus Klahowya. The Eagles are 4-4 on the season after last night's 38-37 overtime loss to Charles Wright Academy on this floor. Klahowya was led in the loss by Preston Roberts, who scored 12 points. The Spartans are 6-2 after rallying from 9 points down and beating North Mason 60-58 last night. Forks had 3 players score in double digits last night. Trey Basinger had 23 points, 14 in the fourth quarter. Skylar Steffen added 12, and Logan Olson chipped in 11, including the basket and free throw that put the Spartans on top with under 10 seconds remaining. The teams have played each other twice before, with Forks winning both games by large margins, 52-30 on November 30th, 2017, and 70-36 on January 11th, 2017. We'll have starting lineups next on the Our Community Credit Union pregame show. It's first game of the second day of the North Mason Holiday Invitational, the Forks Spartans versus the Klahowya Eagles, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Since 1941, our Community Credit Union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, Our Community Credit Union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, welcome back to Hawkins Middle School. And Diedrich Allen behind the scorer's table tonight, as opposed to where I was yesterday, which was not a whole lot of fun. But Yeah. Just want to get something corrected here. Yeah, we'll get into starting lineups here, same as they were for the previous games yesterday. We'll start out with the Forks Spartans, although they'll be the home team on this scoreboard. Raymond Davis, he's a 5'10 junior guard. Oscar Gonzalez, he is a 5'7 senior guard. Tony Hernandez Flores, a 5'8 junior guard. Logan Olson, 5'10 sophomore guard, and Skylar Steffen, a 5'10 junior forward. So that's Davis, Gonzalez, Hernandez, Flores, Olson, and Steffen for the Spartans. For the Klahowya Eagles, Matthew Heitnen, a 6-foot senior center. Preston Roberts, a 5'11 senior guard. Nicholas Lewis, a 6'1 senior guard. Jake Manavi, a 6'1 junior forward. And Drew Kraft, a 6'3 junior center. So that's Heitnen, Roberts, Lewis, Manavi, and Kraft for the Eagles. Take another timeout. We'll be back with the the tip-off of this ball game here in the day 2 of the North Mason Invitational at Hawkins Middle School. We'll be right back.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
So my name is Michelle Hamilton. I'm a family physician working at Shelton Family Medicine. So I went into family medicine because I like taking care of the entire family. I really like taking care of children. I'm interested in women's health and then also in geriatrics. And family medicine is really the only specialty where you can take care of the whole family. In Mason General, just everybody was incredibly friendly. It seemed like it was a really close-knit community. The staff had worked here a long time. It seemed like everyone was really focused on giving good care and putting patients first.
Back at Hawkins Middle School, just in time for the national anthem and the announcement of the starting lineups. We'll give you to them really quickly. Raymond Davis, Oscar Gonzalez, Tony Hernandez Flores, Logan Olson, Skylar Steffen for Forks. For Klahowya, it'll be Matthew Heitnen, Preston Roberts, Nicholas Lewis, Jake Manavi, and Drew Kraft. And as we get ready to get those announcements done, we will take another timeout and we'll be back, hopefully with the tip-off of this ball game between the Forks Spartans and the Klahowya Eagles, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and family of clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And welcome back to Hawkins Middle School. Oops, might as well. Wrong switch. Let's try that switch. Okay. Let's just get into the starting lineups. Turn things over to PA announcer. So I'll remind you that the starting lineups are Raymond Davis, Oscar Gonzalez, Tony Hernandez, Flores, Logan Olson, Skylar Steffen for the Spartans, Matthew Heitman, Weston Roberts, Nicholas Lewis, Jake Manaby, and Drew Kraft for the Eagles. We will take yet another timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off of this ball game.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Yeah, so let's play some basketball, everyone. So it looks like Well, at the moment, Davis is in the center circle for Sparks. Sparks will be in their home uniforms, white jerseys and shorts with blue stripes with a little gold twist on it, and the blue numbers with a gold border. Klahowya will be in the black uniforms with the white letters and a little green around the top. So it's in Davis versus Kraft, center court. Already got a little whistle early. But here we go. Ball's up. Won by the Eagles. Heitman will bring it across the timeline. Throw it far side. Lewis back to Heitman. Near side. Looking for the high post feed. And this is Lewis down to the baseline. Tipped out of bounds by the Spartans. Baseline inbounds for the Eagles. Shot clock issue yet again. So Roberts will trigger the play from the baseline, left of the backboard. They're all stacked up on that near sideline. The inbounds goes to Lewis. 3 on the way from the corner and off. Rebound got by Roberts. Fadeaway doesn't fall. Another rebound. Kraft had it, lost it, and Roberts comes away with it. His deflection, and it's recovered by the Spartans. Here comes Hernandez Flores to Gonzalez. Step back, or 3 in. It goes for number 3. Inbounds with a full court press. Here comes Lewis. And he pushed off. He doesn't believe that one. I didn't quite see it because it was in front of us and blocked by the referee. So 2 turnovers on Klahowya early. 3-0 ball game with the Spartans leading with the ball. Here's Olsen. Mouse over to Gonzalez. Back to Olsen. High post feed. And quickly back it goes to Olsen. Down to the baseline corner. Steven had it. High post feed to Raymond Davis. And here is Olsen with a jumper at the foul line. Missed it to Raymond Davis. Raymond Davis tried to track down the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. The Klahowya ball. Getting a little bit of full court press. Heitman with the ball. Comes to Lewis. Back to Heitman. Center of the court. Manabe can't handle it. And the ball's tapped away and stolen by the Spartans. Nice find down low as Raymond Davis puts it up and in. That's the 3rd turnover for the Eagles. And here comes Heitman. To Manabe, back to Heitman. Top of the key. High post feed to Kraft going to the hoop in the P, puts up short, rebound tapped out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say that one went off of the Klahowya Eagle, and that'll be Forks ball. Hernandez Flores quickly up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Flores. Oh, and a steal by Roberts. He's going to go to the hoop with a little scoop and lay it up and in. Gonzalez has it, near side, up to Olsen. To Gonzalez, drives the foul line. Pick and roll does not develop, gets it to Davis. Davis will hand it off to Olsen, to Steven. 12 on the shot clock. Here comes Hernandez Flores, nice spin on the pipe. Oh, he cut the double team, it goes up and in. It's a 5-point lead early. Kraft has it in backcourt. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis is going to attack the basket. Slides under, and it's kicked out of bounds by Hernandez Flores. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Eagles. Nearly. The corner actually is going to be on the sidelines in the corner. Roberts will get it in to Lewis. Runs it over to Heitman. Looking for Kraft or Manabe, but he'll swing it up top. Gets it back, Heitman. Oh, the ball ping-ponged around and went to Manavy. He'll lay it up and in. And Stevens had his shot rejected by Kraft. Here comes Roberts. Roberts got the ball back, kicking out in the corner. Lewis fakes the three, pulls up to the baseline and nailed it, plus the foul. They want Skylar Steffen. And Trey Basinger will come in. Steffen will sit down. At the free throw line for possible three-point play, Nicholas Lewis. And he ties the ball game. Now the Eagles are going to go full court press. How much trouble? The Spartans don't have any trouble with it, actually. Olsen with it. Finds Gonzalez, back to Olsen. Over it goes to Hernandez Flores. Gets a screen, steps back for three. Missed it. Rebound goes to Olsen. Olsen's outlet is tipped off the glass. And Davis tried to make a move to the hoop and draws a foul. And that will go on Manavy with his first. Davis at the free throw line for 2 shots for Forks. Got the first one to roll in. And one more. Got them both. 2-point lead for Forks. Klahowya with the ball. Kraft with it in backcourt. Get it to Heitman. Back to Kraft. Kraft brings across the timeline. Right to the hoop. And lay it off the glass and in for his first basket of the night. And it's all tied up at 9. Basinger at the ball. Back to Olsen, center of the court. Top of the key. To the foul line. Kick to Hernandez Flores. To the foul line to Gonzalez. And now to Basinger. Hands it off to Hernandez Flores. He'll lob it to the baseline. And it's Basinger. And he tried to lace a pass. And it's stolen away. And here comes Heitman with a scoop. And he missed it. Rebound pulled down by Basinger. And here comes Gonzalez for Forks. Over to Davis, and he'll pick up the pivot foot. Carter Wendell will step onto the court for Forks. And Hernandez Flores will sit down. 9-9 is their score. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. Lewis split the double team, gets it over to Heitman. Heitman kick it out. 3 on the way by Roberts. Missed it. Kraft with the rebound. On the box. Lob it back to Lewis. Lewis high post feeds Kraft. Turns and faces the bucket. Trying to dish a pass down low. Picked off by Davis. Davis will get it to Olsen. Quickly in the corner to Gonzalez. Gonzalez baseline. Trying to get a pass. It's deflected and by a foot. And here comes Lewis the other way. To Heitman. To Manavy. Manavy ripped away by Davis. Davis stumbling. He'll throw it up to Olsen. Olsen saves it in bounds, and here's Davis. Davis not to Gonzalez, but stepping into that passing lane is going to be Roberts, and he'll be called with the turnover as he picked up his pivot foot. Boy, this has been a mad scramble early. Sideline inbounds. Gonzalez will trigger the play. Into the corner to Olsen. Down it goes to Basinger. Knocked out of bounds. Nope, it was knocked away by Kraft. Basinger up fakes, trying to spin baseline. Up to the top to Gonzalez. Over it goes to Wendell. Back to Gonzalez. Extra pass over to Olsen for 3. Yes. .226 to go. First quarter. It's a 3-point lead for the Spartans. Inbounds to Lewis. Back to Manavy. And over to Heitman. Heitman speeds across midcourt. Lobs it down to the baseline in the corner. Is Lewis, and it's knocked out of bounds. Tony Hernandez Flores will check back into the ball game. And and Davis is on. Going to sit down. For Forks, checking in is Karsten Launt. For Klahowya, he has the ball. There's Kraft on the baseline, trying to get a pass. And it goes out of bounds off the foot of Roberts. 2:05 to go, first quarter. 12-9 is our score. Here comes Olsen. For Forks, hands it off to Hernandez Flores. This is Wendell to Olsen. Olsen to the foul line. Stopped and he's going to be traveling on that one. Shuffled his feet. Now I have 5 turnovers in each team at this point, and this is, of course, unofficial. Lewis with the ball in the backcourt to Kraft. Out it goes to Launt. Launt up the far sidelines to the hoop. Stripped of the ball and fouled. Personal foul went on Trey Basinger, his first second team foul at the free throw line. Carson Launt for Klahowya. Got the first one. They get another one. Got them both. 1 point lead for Forks with the ball. Here's Olsen crossing midcourt. Quick pass in the corner. Gonzalez, 3 blocked by Kraft. That's the second block in the ball game. And he'll get fouled from behind. I'll go on Carter Wendell, his first. So Lewis will bring across the midcourt. Over to Heighton. Heighton back to Lewis, swinging over to Launt. Down to Kraft on the baseline, draws a double team. He'll get it out top to Lewis. Lewis up fakes, drives into the paint, puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by Basinger. Out it goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dancing around. He'll find Olsen, back to Gonzalez. Ooh, I guess that was deflected out of bounds. So Stefan will step onto the court for Forks, as does Davis. And checking in for the first time, Damon Clark for Klahowya. So we baseline inbounds, right of the backboard for the Spartans. Inbounds, Davis. Davis looked it in, he'll find Stefan. Stefan puts it up with an up fake, it drops in. His first points of the night. 3-point lead for Forks. Klahowya with the ball. Launt just threw it away, actually. Didn't know where he was going with that pass. And here's Basinger cutting along the paint. And quick passes. Hernandez Flores back to Basinger. Baseline jumper goes in for the big fella. Lewis with the drive and the foul. Personal foul went to Skylar Stefan. And that'll put Nicholas Lewis at the free throw line. 2 free throws. Got it. Oscar Gonzalez steps back onto the court. And Stefan will sit down for Forks. 27.2 seconds remain in the first quarter. Forks lead at 16-12. Klahowya is Nicholas Lewis, the free throw line. For the second of 2 free throws. Rattled in. The Eagles are perfect with free throw line. 5 for 5. Here's Davis to the 3-point arc. Leave it for Hernandez Flores, and he'll leave it for Gonzalez. To Olsen up top. Olsen steps back, set the offense to the foul line, kick it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives the foul line. He'll kick it to Davis. Davis stripped from the ball by Roberts. Roberts is going to go one-on-one to the glass, protects it, missed the layup. Clark tried to put it back, and the quarter will run out. But after 1, Forks 16, Klahowya 13. We'll be right back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Back for the start of the second quarter. 3-point lead for Forks. After one, they have led by as many as 5. It'll be Forks ball coming out of the timeout between quarters. And they have Basinger, Hernandez Flores, Windle, Gonzalez, and Olson. Gonzalez will inbound it from midcourt, far sideline. He's just standing alone out there. Throw it into Windle. Hand it off. Back to Gonzalez, over to Olson. Olson gets a screen from the big man and tried to bounce the pass to Basinger. It's stolen away by Klahowya's Lewis. And Lewis will bring it up for the Eagles. Near side, Clark back over to Lewis, swing it over to Lant. Back to Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key, finds Kraft. Over to Clark, up fakes, drives baseline, hooks it out to Kraft. Kraft thought about a 3, didn't know where to go with it, and then he'll find Clark off the one dribble. Clark hesitates, kicks at the corner. Lant fakes the 3, drives baseline, pull up jumper. It goes in. Eagles trailing by 1 now. Here comes Hernandez Flores. Tony stolen away by Lant. And then getting it right back will be Olson. So here comes Hernandez Flores up and in, and the foul. Wow. They're going to charge Preston Roberts with his first. Possible 3-point play, Tony Hernandez Flores. And the free throw is short. Lant will track down the rebound. And here come the Eagles. Throw it over here to Lewis. Lewis cross court to Clark. Quick pass down the baseline. Pull up jumper Roberts. No. Rebound tapped out, and here's Lewis. Lewis bangs bodies. He'll step off the contact, launch a long jumper, missed it. Rebound goes to Basinger. And here comes Hernandez Flores. Kick to the corner. This is Windle, lob it down, and bounce it goes. It'll stay with the Spartans, however. As Raymond Davis will step back onto the court. And Logan Olson will sit down. So it's Forks ball, baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Gonzalez will trigger the play. Lob it in to the corner. And it's Basinger. Basinger looking at the box. Get it up top to Hernandez Flores. Over the far side. Davis. Ooh, dribbled it off his foot. Ball is free. And there's a fight for it. Davis comes away with it. He'll pull up off the glass. No, rebound skying in there. Was Windle, couldn't finish. Rebound pulled down by Kraft, and that ball will go up and out of bounds off of Klahowya. Three-point lead for Forks. 6 minutes to go in the half. This is Gonzalez to Windle, stripped of the ball. He'll get it to Hernandez Flores. Hand it off to Davis down to the baseline. Jumper, 15-footer falls off. Rebound pulled down by Kraft. Kraft to get to Clark. Here come the Eagles. Clark center of the court on the run. Pulls up in the middle of the paint. Missed it. Kraft with a rebound. Tosses it out to Lant. Lant will drive to the bucket. Loses the handle on the ball. Actually, it was stripped out of bounds. It'll be Spartan ball. I'm sorry, not Spartan ball. It's Eagle ball. Lob it into Boy, that was quite a play there. Kraft got the ball, and then Hernandez-Flores ripped it away. And then they're going to call Roberts with his second personal. 14 fouls on each team. Dalton Daly will step on for Klahowya. And Matthew Heitman is back for the Eagles as well. 3-point lead for Forks. 5:20 to go in a half. Hernandez-Flores with the ball. Skipping along, throw it over to the opposite side, and there's Gonzalez at the elbow three. To Gonzalez, and now here's Basinger. Kick it to the corner, quick pass. Down it goes to Basinger on the box. He'll back down on Dalton. Dalton Daly put it up and in. It's his second basket tonight, and the steal by Hernandez-Flores, and he'll throw it into the middle of the paint, and here is Davis. Davis's shot goes in with the guy swinging at him. And the Spartans are back up 7, excuse me. There's 7-point lead, 22 to 15. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I talked to Coach Gooding just before the game, and he told me that last night's game against North Mason was very obvious to him that the team had a week off. They didn't play with the same energy, and they fell behind early. They battled back. They led by 4. Then they fell back by 9 and came back and won it at the, well, practically at the buzzer, pulling off the 2-point victory. So it's a Klahowya ball, trailing by 7. And here's Lant. Gonna lob the pass down to Daly. He'll put it up and in. Tony Hernandez-Flores with the ball, handed off to Olsen. Olsen, top of the key. Quick pass down to Basinger on the side of the paint. He's going to go to the middle, draws the triple team out the corner to Olsen, who picked up his pivot foot before he put the ball on the floor. Antonio Farias is on the court for Forks. Inbounds for Klahowya. Here's Lewis down to Daly, missed the shot, rebound. Daly pulled it away, and they're still fighting for it, and Basinger comes away with it for Forks. Comes Hernandez-Flores. To the foul line, leaves it for Olsen. Olsen takes the 3, and out, rebound. Gonna go all to the corner, and Davis tracks it down. He'll get it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Basinger. Basinger bounce it to nobody, and Olsen had to try and go get it. And that's the 9th turnover by my count on Forks. Leading by 5, 3:46 to go in the half. Heitman will get the ball in and bring it up. Over to Clark, back to Heitman near the midcourt circle. Looking for a high post feed. Here's Clark dancing around. Throw it to Heitman. Heitman to the foul line. Kick it to Clark. Fakes the 3. Drives to the baseline. Stripped of the ball. And here is Davis with it for Forks. Set up to Olsen. Olsen to the foul line. Kick it to Farias. And now here's Olsen. Davis to the foul line, to the baseline. Here's the big man Basinger trying to go to the hoop. Draws the foul. And Dalton Daly picked up his first. 5th team foul. At the free throw line is Trey Basinger. 2 free throws. Missed the first in. He'll get another one. So Manavy will step back on, as does Drew Kraft for the Eagles. Daly will sit down, and Lewis will get rest. Basinger's second free throw goes in. He had 23 points last night. He has It's 5 right now. Heitman crossing midcourt. Stops, gives it to Kraft. Kraft to the foul line, to the hoop. Trying to get it to Manavy off his hands, out of bounds. Be Forks ball with a 6-point lead. 2:50 to go in the half. Hernandez Flores jogs up the court with the ball. Over it goes to Farias to the foul line, looking for Davis, but we'll get it to Basinger. Basinger puts it on the floor, hands it off to Hernandez Flores. Now it goes to Davis. Davis at the top with 19 on the shot clock. And Olsen, just stepped over the line. And that will be 10 turnovers on the Forks. Of course, unofficial by my count. Heitman inbounds in the front court to Clark. Swing it over to Lant. Side of the paint. Jumper by Kraft is off. Rebound tapped and then controlled by Basinger. Get it up to Olsen. Olsen up the far sideline. Now he's going to attack. Attacks Kraft. Puts it up and in the foul. Oh my goodness. And Drew Kraft picked up his first personal 6th team foul on Klahowya. Gonzalez will get back into the court for Forks. Farias will sit down at the free throw line for possible 3-point play. Logan Olsen. His 5 points so far tonight, finished with 11 last night, including what turned out to be the game winner. Missed the free throw. Rebound goes to Manavy. To Kraft in backcourt. Now here comes Heitman. Heitman, center of the court. Near side to Clark. No look pass down to Heitman. Missed the jumper. Rebound Manavy. Up fake, stripped of the ball, but they had a lot of arm on that. Be the first personal on Tony Hernandez Flores. 5th team foul. Be baseline inbounds for the Eagles. Clark will get a rest. Back into the ball game for Klahowya, Nicholas Lewis. Heitman will trigger the play from the baseline. Lob it into Lant. Lant will throw it to the sidelines. Saved by Heitman, and here's Lant. Handed off to Lewis. Lewis at the top of the key. Swing it over to Heitman. Knocked out of bounds by Raymond Davis. (25-17). Forks on top. Klahowya with the ball. Here's Lant. Gets it to Kraft, and he'll throw it in the middle. It's picked off by Davis. Davis at the far sidelines in the crowd. He'll get it to Hernandez Flores. Swing it over to Olsen near side. He'll put it on the floor, drive the foul line, spin, lose the handle, get it back, fade away, no. Rebound tapped out and controlled. And then a foul. On Basinger. This is 2nd for Forks. 6th team foul, so 16 fouls on both teams. Here comes Heitman. To Kraft. Over to Lant. Cross court it goes. To Lewis. Lewis drives baseline. Stolen away nearly. And knocked out of bounds by Olsen. Carter Wendell will step back onto the court for Forks. Basinger will sit down. Heitman will get it in for Klahowya. There's Lewis. Cross court to Heitman. Loses the handle, and Hernandez Flores comes away with it. Splits the double team. Drives midcourt to the foul line. Lobs it down to Gonzalez. Gonzalez off the glass and in. 10-point lead for Forks. Here comes Lewis. Lewis under the basket too far. Can't get it to fall in there. Rebound pulled down by Kraft. Kraft in a crowd trying to find some space, and now we got 3 in the key. .30.5 seconds to go in the half. 27-17. Forks with the lead in the ball. Hernandez Flores picks it up. Gets it over to Wendell, and it'll find Olsen. Olsen had his shot rejected, recovered by Klahowya. Here comes Lewis off the break, up and in. Is Flores, hands it off to Olsen. Olsen kicks it into the corner. Wendell, jumper, short, saved, and 3 in the corner by Olsen. Missed it, and that'll be the half. Good half for Forks. They lead 27-19. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, halftime here at Hawkins Middle School. Forks Spartans leading the Klahowya Eagles 27-19 at the break. A pretty balanced scoring for both teams at this point. Leading scorer for Forks is Raymond Davis. He has 6. Oscar Gonzalez has 5. 5 for Trey Basinger. 5 for Logan Olson, 4 for Tony Hernandez Flores, and a basket for Skylar Steffen. For the Eagles, their leading scorer is Nicholas Lewis. He has 7. 4 for Karsten Want, a basket for Preston Roberts, a basket for Jake Menevie, a basket for Drew Kraft, and a basket for Dalton Daly. The difference in this ball game is going to be turnovers, as it was against North Mason. Forks forced, by my count, Klahowya into 13 turnovers and took advantage of those turnovers. The Spartans have 10 at this point. And that's where we sit at halftime. At this point, take another timeout. We'll be back. Talk about fouls and who possibly could be in foul trouble for both teams here. Halftime score, Forks 27, Klahowya 19. We'll be back.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
My name is Matt Woods. I'm the new podiatrist taking over for Dr. Rice. I know that he's a very well-liked podiatrist, and I'm very, very happy to be able to take over his position here at Mason General Hospital Ankle and Foot Clinic. I just want everyone to know that I like to treat all my patients like they were my friends or my family. I wouldn't do anything to a patient that I wouldn't do to myself. I just think that having a good rapport with your patients and the trust is necessary, and I can do anything from from toenails to giant fractures to arthroscopic procedures.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Well, it's halftime here. See the score, Forks 27, Klahowya 19. The Spartans had a 10-point lead in the second quarter. They were up 5 in the first, and then they increased that to 10, and now they lead by 8 at the break. Told you before I took the timeout here that we're going to talk about fouls. Not an overly whistled game, although some of these fouls are really, really closely called. And there are a couple of guys who have the potential for being in foul trouble. That'll be Trey Basinger for Forks. He has 2 personal fouls. And Skylar Steffen also has 2 personal, so there's 2 on Forks. And for the Eagles, let's see, Preston Roberts has 2 personals. So that could come into play here down the stretch as these teams are battling. The Eagles trying to rebound from their loss in overtime to Charles Wright Academy last night. Spartans trying to make it 2 in a row here after a week off. And yeah, both want to come out of this with a win here at the North Mason Holiday Invitational. A few more minutes until we get to the third quarter. Klahowya is out there warming up as we trade ends, and we'll be back with the third quarter in a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
So the teams have come out of the locker room and ready to start the third quarter. Klahowya got out there to warm up about 3 minutes ago. Forks just came out a few seconds ago. It'll be Klahowya ball to start the third quarter. They have the starters out there: Kraft, Manavy, Roberts, Heitman, and Lewis. For Sparks, for Spartans. Forks, Spartans. Said that last night a couple times. You've got Hernandez, Flores, Stefan. I'll get the rest of the line up here in a minute. As Heitman has it beyond the three-point arc to Roberts. Swing it over to Roberts. Cross court to Heitman. He'll drive baseline, pull up, throw it out. And another steal by the Spartans to Davis. Davis, pull up jumper. Nope, it won't count. He'll turn the ball right back over. So Lewis has the ball to Heitman, center court Kraft. Quick passes here is Manavy. He'll just scoop it over to Heitman between the circles. Throw it over to the far side. Lewis back to Heitman. Near side now. Roberts, a tap pass by Croft out of bounds, however. As Manavy went towards the basket instead of to the corner, as Kraft thought he would. So comes Hernandez Flores over to Olsen. Olsen to the foul line. It's knocked away, but he'll get it down to Davis. The baseline finds the cutter, rejected by Kraft. Ball's out, and here's a three on the way by Olsen. Missed it. Davis with another rebound. He'll fade away, comes up short, and Heitman will come away with the rebound. Here's Kraft. Back to Heitman. Roberts to Heitman. Back to Roberts, takes the three. Yes. Roberts has 5 points. And the Eagles will come to go full court press. Davis will bring the ball across the timeline, splitting the triple team. And throw it in the corner to Gonzalez. Gonzalez down to Steffens. Steffens will get it, try to get it to the corner as he throws it out of bounds. It's a couple of turnovers on both teams here to start the quarter. Forks has yet to score. And here comes Lewis for Klahowya. Bounce over near side to Roberts. Roberts will take a dribble towards the baseline. We'll get it back to Lewis. Lewis with a nice move. Gets it to Heitman. Heitman to three-point arc. Over to Lewis. Lewis drive baseline. Stop. Throw it up top to Heitman. Over goes to Roberts. Ball nearly stripped away. Now Kraft backdoor cutter is Roberts missed the shot, and here comes Gonzalez for Forks. Get over to Olsen. Olsen to the three-point arc far side. And here is Hernandez Flores. Hernandez Flores trying to make a move, finds some space, gets it to cross court, picked and stolen away by Klahowya. And Roberts will draw the foul after the turnover. I guess it was not a turnover there. As Basinger stepped onto the court and they have to stop a play. Here's Hernandez Flores to the foul line. And it off to Davis. Davis bounces it down to the big man. Try a little quick hook, draws contact. from Kraft. That's his first whistle in the quarter. We got 6 on the board, and that's not even close. At the free throw line for Forks is Trey Basinger. He's 1 for 2. And it's 5 points tonight so far. Short on the first one. They'll get another one. So it's Basinger, Davis, Hernandez, Flores, Olsen, and Gonzalez on the court for Forks. For Klahowya, it's Roberts, Lewis, Kraft, Heitman, and Manavy. And off the rebound, Lewis tried to force it. And turnover on Klahowya. That'll be 16 by my count. Here's Hernandez Flores with the ball, dancing to the baseline, gets it to Basinger. Basinger draws a crowd. Get over to Olsen. Olsen looking to the baseline. He'll throw it up top to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Olsen, fakes the 3, drives to the elbow. Is it Hernandez Flores? Skips around and trying to drive baseline. Hooks it to the middle to Basinger. Rejected by Kraft, and that's like 5 blocks by Kraft. And the ball is free and stolen away on the other end. Here comes Davis. Davis will leave it for Hernandez Flores. Pull-up jumper at the foul line. That one's off the top of the support and drops in, but that's not going to count. And it will be a 5-point lead for Forks, and Klahowya has the ball. Here's Kraft. Kraft to the 3-point arc near side. And get it to Lewis, and Lewis will set the play. Bounce it over to Heighton and back to Lewis between the circles. Near side it goes to Roberts. Quick pass to Kraft. Kraft into the corner to Roberts. Roberts takes a 3 in the corner. The short rebound. Manavy with the putback. His second basket of the evening. 3-point lead for Forks. Hernandez Flores pushing the pace to Davis. Davis inside the paint. Finds Basinger to the baseline. Stripped of the ball. Ball rolls free. Goes out of bounds off of Klahowya. Steffen returns for Forks. Daly returns for Klahowya. Spartan ball, baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard, and Gonzalez will trigger the play. Gets it into Olsen. Olsen down to Steffen. Steffen up fakes and drives, trying to drive baseline. Stripped of the ball, knocked out of bounds by a scrambling Steffen. It'll be Klahowya ball, backcourt baseline. 3:49 to go, third quarter, 3-point lead for Forks. Klahowya with the ball. Inbounds goes to Lewis out of Roberts. Roberts has some room to run. And we'll get it back to Heitman. Heitman had the ball stripped by Olsen. Olsen puts it up short. And the rebound tapped out of bounds. Will stay with Forks. What I have noticed out of Forks is they force you into the turnovers. They did it against North Mason. They're doing it again against Klahowya. They're fast and they're quick to the ball. Olsen got the inbounds, finds Steffen. Steffen missed the jumper. Rebound. Davis had it but lost it. Here comes Roberts. Roberts bounces it to Heighton and had to save it. Throws it in the middle to Lewis. Lewis to the hoop and in. So we have a timeout on the court. I don't know what actually transpired. We'll be right back.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
So it's Forks ball, and I just realized it. The Spartans have not scored in this quarter, although they've forced some turnovers. They just haven't put the ball in the hoop. Here's Hernandez Flores up the far sidelines. Bounce it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez in the corner, guarded by Kraft. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back up top to Hernandez Flores, over to Gonzalez. Working the far side, down to Stefan. Back to Hernandez Flores. Quick passes down to the baseline. Stefan up top to Hernandez Flores. 11 on the shot clock. Extra pass. And a foul on the pass off of the baseline inbounds. Personal foul will go on. So it goes on Dalton Daly, his second whistle on Klahowya in the quarter. 3 on the way by Olsen, goes in. That's the first point of the game, comes at the 2:46 mark. Here comes Heitman trying to beat the press. Going to attack the basket. Off the glass. No. Rebound Olsen. Olsen trying to get around Heitman. Heitman will back off the pressure, and Olsen comes up the court unmolested to the top of the key. Get a push. Finds Davis. Davis bounces down to Steffens. Up fakes once. Off the glass and in for Schuyler, his second basket of the night. Here comes Lewis. Lewis crossing midcourt, trying to change direction, guarded by Gonzalez. Over to Heitman. Heitman will step back to the midcourt circle. High post feed to Kraft. Kraft trying to go side of the paint. Gives it to, well, it was, oh boy, Roberts is having trouble keeping the hand on it. And Hernandez Flores with the steal and the miss at the other end. And Dalton will get his third personal. Dalton Daly, that is. 3 team fouls on Klahowya. Tony Hernandez Flores at the free throw line. He has 4 points and he's 0 for 1. But he hits the first one. Manavi and Want will return for Klahowya. Daly and who else has sat down? Oh, Heitman. Sit down for the Eagles. Hernandez Flores' second free throw. That will rattle in. Give him 6 points and 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Lead is up to 8 for Forks. And here comes Klahowya as Lewis will go coast to coast, put it up and in with the offhand and off balance. Here comes Hernandez Flores trying to answer right back. Big jump stop. Try to leave it down there for Stefan under the basket. He'll hook it up and come up off the backboard. Rebound goes to Manavi. Outlet to Lant. Lant bothered by Davis. Center of the court. Ball stolen away. Here comes Stefan. He'll kick it to the corner. And Gonzalez to the foul line. Another block. Oh boy, and they're still scrambling and fighting for this. Davis with another attempt. And we are just racking up the turnovers here. And that will go on Want, the personal foul, I believe. And a timeout has been called. So that means 4 team fouls on Klahowya. It's a 30-second timeout, 1:09 to go in the third quarter, 34-28. First basket for Forks came at the 2:46 mark. And then they have reeled off. Well, let's see. Trying to do a quick math here. 1, 2, 7 points. And the turnovers are keeping Forks in the ball game. Turnovers by Klahowya. So it's Klahowya It's Forks ball. Excuse me. I didn't even know what happened here. All right, so Forks ball. Left of the backboard. And Gonzalez will trigger the play. And get it in, gets it in the corner. And it is Olson. Olson has to throw it off the leg of Lewis to keep possession. It'll be sideline nearly in the corner. Hernandez Flores will inbounds it, get it into Olson. Olson will set the play from the wing on that far side. Now will dribble up top to the midcourt circle. Set over to Hernandez Flores. Tony will put it on the floor, drive to the foul line, to the paint, leave it down there for Windle. He'll put it up and in. Carson's first basket of the night. And here is Lewis. Over goes to Lant. Down to the Lewis, can't finish on that one, and it goes out of bounds. Off of, I believe it'll be off of Kraft. 5 blocks for Kraft, and here comes Hernandez Flores to the hoop. He'll get it to Olson across the paint. Up top to Gonzalez for 3. It spins in. It's his second 3 of the night. 8 points. And another turnover on the inbounds. Here's Windle. 15 to go. Down it goes to Basinger. Basinger backing down, trying to get by Kraft. Get it out to Hernandez Flores. Flores get it out to Olson. 5 seconds. Olson to the foul line, and it's stolen away. And he doesn't get the shot off. And that would be Roberts. We're through with 3 quarters. And the lead is back to 10 for Forks, 38-28. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
Dr. Iris Maudet. I'm a pediatrician here at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. So I was born in the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines. A lot of a big part of my medical influence came from my parents. They're both physicians. Mason General offers not just outpatient, but there are inpatient work, nursery work, and our nursery here is very busy, and I like that. I like having newborns. I like seeing them for their well child check. It's important to be seeing them the first 2 years of their life.
Now, waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. Forks Spartans held scoreless for more than half. Nearly, well, let's see here, to 2:46 mark, they got the first points, and they still increased their lead over Klahowya to back to 10, which is their largest of the night, and that's where they'll start. Forks will start out with the ball. Basinger, Olson, Windle, Gonzalez, and Hernandez Flores. Inbound in the front court. Down it goes to Basinger. Basinger bounces it out to Gonzalez, draws a double team out of the zone. He'll throw it over to Hernandez Flores, overplayed. Hernandez Flores cooks it to the baseline, stolen away by the big long arms of Lewis. Lewis has the ball, guy wide open and winning it is Clark. And this is Roberts to Kraft. He'll draw the foul on Forks. And that'll go on Hernandez Flores, his second first team foul on Forks in the half. Comes at the 7:32 mark. Baseline inbounds for Klahowya goes into Kraft. Kraft at the top of the key. He'll step back and set the offense. Looking for Roberts. Throw the backdoor cutter. Roberts to the hoop and off with the reverse layup. 5 points. 5 points for Preston. Comes Hernandez Flores. Lost it out of bounds. I have 17 turnovers on Forks, 21 on Klahowya. An 8-point lead for the Spartans. Eagles have the ball. Here is Kraft. Kraft Going to get by the defense of the foul line. Stolen away by Hernandez Flores, and he'll go to the hoop alone with a little scoop and a score. That's 8 points for Tony, and the lead is back to 10. Here's Kraft in the backcourt for Klahowya. He's going to go to the hoop off the glass. Nope, drew the foul on Forks. And that'll go on Trey Basinger, his third. 2 shots for Drew Kraft. Only has 2 points tonight. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Missed it. Raymond Davis will return for Forks. And he'll get Carter Wendell. So it's Davis, Basinger, Hernandez, Flores, Gonzalez, and Olsen on the court for Forks. Second free throw by Klahowya's Kraft goes in. It's a 9-point lead for the Spartans. They have the ball. Hernandez Flores center of the court, avoiding traffic and steps to the baseline. Little runner fell off. Rebound tapped around and controlled by Clark. Clark hounded and the ball pokes free, but Kraft comes up with it. Here comes Roberts. Roberts to the three-point arc, nearly stolen away again. Here's Clark. Clark going to drive and attack to the foul line. Finds a wide open Manavy up and in. And they're going to wave that off. Are they going to wave that off? They're going to call Tony Hernandez Flores for a foul after the shot. And that'll actually go down as his third. Lob it in, and Gonzalez knocked it away, but it stays with Klahowya. Here's Kraft. Top of the key, thought about a three. Hand it off to Lewis. Near side to Clark. Manatee. Back goes foul line elbow jumper by Kraft. Missed it. Rebound tapped and then controlled by Davis in a traffic. He'll come out of the pack with the ball. He'll get it across to Hernandez Flores. And there's going to be a blocking foul on Klahowya's Lewis. That'll be his second. That'll put Tony Hernandez Flores at the free throw line for two. Nope, it will not. It'll be a baseline inbounds. Pardon me, it was on the floor. 5 team fouls on Klahowya and timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So I have 5 team fouls on Klahowya. 4 on Forks. Foul trouble, Dalton Daly is on 3 personals for Klahowya. Tony Hernandez Flores has 3 personals. Trey Bacon has 3 personals for Forks. Should be baseline inbounds. And we're going to have a little conversation. No, we're not. It'll be baseline inbounds for Forks coming out of the timeout. Gonzalez will trigger the play right of the backboard. Spartans were started out at the foul line. Lob it in to Basinger. He'll bounce it to Davis and then kick ball. And that'll reset the shot clock. The baseline inbounds. Oh, stolen away by Roberts, and then a foul on Raymond Davis, his first. 5th team foul on Forks. Here's Clark. Clark can attack the basket, go right to the hoop, miss it. Rebound goes to Kraft. It popped out there. Another chance. This is Clark in the pack. He'll get it out to Manavy. And over it goes to Roberts for 3. Yes. Roberts has, let's see here, 8 points. And Forks self-destructing here, the 19th turnover. So it'll be a Klahowya ball in the backcourt. Roberts gets the inbounds, get it back to Clark. Here come the Eagles. There's Lewis on the far side, up top to Clark. Over it goes. Lewis will take a three that rims out. Rebound goes to Olsen. He'll tap it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez spinning to the hoop, puts it up and in. 10 points for Oscar. 6-point lead for Forks. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Klahowya with the ball. Lewis will get it over near side. Roberts down it goes to Kraft. He'll save it in bounds, and that'll come down as a so the turnover. The ball is still free, and this is quite a what is the call here? Okay, so in the end, it's a jump ball. And that will go to Klahowya. Wow. Clark gets the inbounds. This has been really physical coming down the stretch here. Roberts with the ball. Back to Clark. Swing it over to Lewis. Lewis back to Clark. And they'll step back. They'll throw it over to Roberts. Roberts looking low for Kraft. Kraft draws a double team. He'll swing it down to Manavy. Manavy draws a double team out to the corner to Roberts. 11 on the shot clock. Roberts pull-up jumper in and out. And rebound goes to Stefan. They'll get it to Hernandez Flores, and here come the Spartans. Hand it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Olsen. Over to Gonzalez. Had a three for a moment. He'll step inside the arc. Launch a long two that dropped in. Dozen points for Oscar. 8-point lead for Forks. Klahowya with the ball. Here comes Roberts, center of the court. Far side, Clark. Up top it goes to Lewis. High post feed. Kraft to the paint, out to Roberts. Roberts drives baseline. Gonna bang bodies, and they're gonna get Stefan with the foul, I believe. Yep, it is. It's his third, sixth team foul. At the free throw line for 2 free throws is Preston Roberts. Missed the first one. He has 10 points tonight so far. Missed the front end. He'll get the second one though. And timeout. 3:11 to go in the ball game. 44-37. Forks on top. We'll be right back.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
.3:11 to go in the ball game. Forks with a 44-37 lead on Klahowya here in the North Mason Invitational at Hawkins Middle School tonight. First game of 2 games. We'll have the finale between Charles Wright Academy and North Mason coming up at 7 o'clock tonight. Or 20 minutes after this one finishes. It'll be Forks ball coming out of the timeout. And the Spartans have Basinger, Stefan, Olsen, Hernandez Flores, and Gonzalez will get the inbounds. Will get it into Hernandez Flores. Tony speeds across midcourt. He's bumped and he's fouled. I think it'll go on Kraft. That's his third. I have 16 fouls on them. So inbounds goes into back court. This is Olsen. 3 minutes to go in the game. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez top of the key. The foul line finds Stefan. Blew the layup. Rebound goes to Kraft. Kraft to get it out to Clark. Clark up the far sideline. And then he carried the ball. Wow. 20-second turnover on Klahowya. Raymond Davis steps back onto the court for the Spartans, and Stefan will sit down. 2:48 to go in the ball game. Big man Basinger with the ball. Get it up to Olsen. Olsen will drive, throw up a prayer that goes off the glass. Rebound goes to Kraft. Kraft's going to be bumped and fouled by Basinger. That's 4 on him. 7th team foul. So it'll send Kraft to the line. Andrew is 1 for 2, has 3 points so far tonight. Missed it. Rebound goes to Basinger. Basinger will get it to Hernandez Flores. Going to bring it up the far side. Center of the court on the dribble to the foul line. Lost the handle on the ball. Out it goes to Clark. Clark has a 2-on-2. Going to attack the basket with a little scoop that comes up short. And that will be a foul on Preston Roberts. I have 7. Okay. Timeout called. 44-37. We'll be right back.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
By my count, this should be a 1-1, but the official scorekeeper is actually from Klahowya, and they do not see the same way. So it's baseline inbounds. Gonzalez gets it into Basinger and gets the ball back. Up it goes to Davis near midcourt. He'll step across midcourt, get a screen. Over it goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will spread the court out, hand it off to Hernandez Flores. He's going to, in an illegal screen set by Davis. The 8th team foul and the 20th turnover. 2:01 to go in the ball game. 44-37 is the score. Forced to lead, and then the steal by Gonzalez. Gonzalez will get it over to Olsen, and he was again muscled away and fouled, but no whistle. And that'll go with the turnover. Here comes Heitman out to Roberts. Roberts finds Kraft. I'm sorry. That'll be 4th team foul on Hernandez. 8th team foul. Wow. Kraft at the free throw line. Missed the free throw. Rebound goes to Heitman. He'll lose it. Roll about it, and then they're going to get another foul on Forks. Somewhere there's a foul. And that'll go on Davis's 3rd. This will put Matthew Heitman at the free throw line. It's 2 shots. Where did that come from? Okay, fine. Missed it. Gotta get one more. Missed it, and they're going to be the lane violation, so that way that went off. 1:40 to go in the ball game. Forks 44, Klahowya 37. Spartans have the ball. Gonzalez is looking for the long ball, and he'll get it into Davis. Davis loses the handle out of bounds. 20 turnovers now on the Spartans. Quick inbounds to Lewis, to Heitman, into the corner. Roberts for three, that rims off. Rebound, Hernandez-Flores. And there's a foul by Heitman, I believe. Definitely is going to be 1-1 now. That'll be his first. I have 8 team fouls. You can count him up for the game. So it's 1-1 to Hernandez-Flores. He's 2 for 3 at the free throw line, has 8 points. Got the first one. We'll get one more. 1:29 to go in the ball game, 45-37. And missed it, but the rebound. Oh, there's a lane violation on Klahowya. So they're going to do it again off the miss from Hernandez-Flores. Short on the next one, and the rebound pulled down by Kraft. Kraft will get it to Manavy. Manavy to the three-point arc. Finds Kraft side of the paint. Little nice move to the hoop and put it up and in. It's only his second field goal. It's 5 points. Hernandez-Flores with the ball in the backcourt. His team leading by 6. And Roberts draws the foul. That's 4 on him. I have 9 team fouls. Davis will come back in for Forks, replacing Stefan. At the free throw line is Tony Hernandez-Flores. Missed the front end. Really? Wow. Manavy with it. Swing it over to Heighton. Poked out of there. Ball comes free, and then we're going to get a foul on Klahowya. Heighton picked up his second. I have 10 team fouls, but it still says 9. Flores back at the free throw line. Missed another front end of the set, 1-1, although it should be 2 shots. And a quick timeout called. 49.7 seconds in the ball game. 6-point lead for Forks. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
So we're back at Hawkins Middle School. First game of day 2 of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. Forks Spartans looking to go 2-0 here. They're leading 45-39 on the Klahowya Eagles. Eagles will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They've got Lewis, Roberts, Kraft, Lant back in there, and Clark. Inbounds goes to Kraft, back to Lewis. Lewis will swing it over to Lant into the corner. Clark down to quick pass, and oh my goodness, how do you get a foul like that quick? And that will be it for Trey. That was a ticky-tack foul, I gotta tell you. But that puts Drew Kraft at the free throw line. And he is 1 for 4 at the free throw line. And hit him when it counts, though. Get one more. Cutting the lead down to 5. Short on the second one. And the rebound goes to Klahowya. And here's Kraft again, left alone, missed the shot, and the rebound goes back to Kraft. Kraft attacks the basket, puts it up and in, this time contested. And it's up and in. The lead is 3 for Forks. Here's Davis with the ball. Crossing midcourt to the three-point arc, finds Cutter Hernandez Flores. And he is fouled going to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws for Tony, who unfortunately has missed his last 3. He gets 2 this time. Let's see who the foul went on. 17.3 seconds. 3-point lead, make it 4. Just Tony hit the first of 2 free throws. Gonna get one more. So the second one's waved off. That makes it a 4-point lead for the Spartans. 17.3 seconds. It's actually down to 15. Into the corner here. Quick pass down to Kraft. He'll slip one in there. And 8.2 seconds remain in the ball game. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I'm Dr. Amy Maurer. I work at Olympic Physicians currently for Mason General Hospital, but we will obviously all be working for Mason Clinic here in the upcoming months. One of the things that drew me to Mason General was the fact that they're, right out the gate, their mission statement was we put patients first. And that has always been my philosophy, and that has always been my approach to medicine and to patient care. I feel like
Well, there's just shy of 9 seconds remaining in this ball game. 2-point lead for Forks. And the Spartans have the ball. Gonzalez will inbound it into Olsen. Olsen, it takes a while for them to get the foul, and that will send Olsen to the free throw line. And a personal foul will go on Damon Clark, his first. So head to the other end, and Olsen has 2 free throws. Logan 0 for 1 at the free throw line is 8 points. It makes it a 3-point game. Then timeout by Forks. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Amy Maurer. I work at Olympic Physicians currently for Mason General Hospital, but we will obviously all be working for Mason Clinic here in the upcoming months. One of the things that drew me to Mason General was the fact that they're, right out the gate, their mission statement was we put patients first. And that has always been my philosophy, and that has always been my approach to medicine and to patient care. I feel like the best medicine is accomplished when you put patients first, because then you're always motivated to do the right thing and to do the best for the patient.
So as we come out of the timeout, Logan Olsen has a second of 2 free throws. The lead for Forks right now is 3. There's 7.2 seconds remaining in the ball game. You have Kraft, Lewis, Want, Clark, and Roberts on the floor for Klahowya as Olsen hits the second free throw, and Clark will bring it up quickly, pull up for 3, hit it, oh boy. And time runs out, and that's the ball game as the Eagles come up a point short. Final here, Forks 48. Klahowya 47. Good ball game in the end. We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap this one out. We'll take a timeout, wrap this thing one up, and we'll be back with more from the second day of the North Mason Holiday Invitational.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Well, it's a final in the first game as the Forks Spartans hold off the Klahowya Eagles by a final score of 48-47. Now they did it behind, 3 players in double digits. Oscar Gonzalez led the way with 12 points, 10 for Tony Hernandez Flores, 10 for Logan Olsen. I have 6 for Raymond Davis, 5 for Trey Basinger before he fouled out, 4 for Skylar Steffen, and a basket for Carter Windle. Leading the way for Klahowya, they also had 3 players in double digits. Preston Roberts and Nicholas Lewis both finished with 11 points, Drew Kraft finished with 10, 2, 4, 6, 8 in the fourth quarter. 6 from Jake Menevee, 4 from Karsten Want, a 3 for Damon Clark that makes the final score what it is, and Dalton Daly finished with a basket. So the Forks Spartans improved to 6-2 on the season, get 2 here in Belfair. Eagles fall to 4-5. So let's see here.
Next up for Klahowya, they travel to Cascade Christian in 1 week. Forks continues their road trip at Crescent on Monday. And that does it for game 1, as Forks holds off Klahowya 48-47. We are just minutes away from the game 2, which features host team North Mason against Charles Wright Academy. Teams are on the court warming up, and we'll talk about that matchup next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. So hang out for us for about 20 minutes, actually 15, and we'll be back with that game in a moment. Here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. If I can find my graphic, I'll bring it up. There it is. We'll be back with the finale.
This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United Community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, welcome once again to Hawkins Middle School for the final game in the North Mason Holiday Invitational. This matchup features the Charles Wright Academy Tarriers and the North Mason Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come into tonight's game at 2-7 after a heartbreaking 60-58 loss to Forks last night. North Mason was led in the loss by Miller Campbell's 23 points and Ethan Collins' 13. The Tarriers are 4-3 on the season after last night's 38-37 overtime win over Klahowya. Charles Wright scored all of their points in OT from the free throw line, going 6 for 6. The Tarriers got 15 points from Nathaniel Husana and 12 from Dane Jacobson. There's no record of these teams playing each other prior to tonight, and the only common opponent this season for both is Klahowya. As mentioned, CWA beat the Eagles last night in overtime. The Bulldogs lost to Klahowya by 3 on December 4th. So coming up on the Our Community Credit Union Between the Games show, starting lineups for both teams. It's the final game of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. Charles Wright Academy Tarriers versus the North Mason Bulldogs from Hawkins Middle School in Belfair. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Since 1941, our Community Credit Union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional, caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
So my name is Michelle Hamilton. I'm a family physician working at Shelton Family Medicine. So I went into family medicine because I like taking care of the entire family. I really like taking care of children. I'm interested in women's health and then also in geriatrics. And family medicine is really the only specialty where you can take care of the whole family. In Mason General, just everybody was incredibly friendly. It seemed like it was a really close-knit community. The staff had worked here a long time. It seemed like everyone was really focused on giving good care and putting patients first.
Welcome back to Hawkins Middle School and the Our Community Credit Union Between Games show, just ahead of the North Mason Bulldogs and the Charles Wright Academy Tarriers. For some reason, I'm really tired right at the moment. Time to give you starting lineups. We'll start out with the visitors there. Charles Wright Academy. Nathaniel Husana, 6'4", senior guard. He had 15 points last night. David Dirth, a 6'1", a senior guard. He played but did not score against Klahowya yesterday. Dane Jacobson, 6'3", senior guard, 12 points and hit 4 3-pointers. Jason Floyd, 6'5", senior post player, had 6 points last night. And Ben Brink, a 5'11", sophomore guard. He played but did not score against Klahowya in the overtime win. For the Bulldogs, pretty much the same starters as they've had, well, last night as well as most of the season, at least as I have seen them. John Beatty, a 5'10", senior guard. Joe Crosswhite, a 5'9", senior guard. Reed Williams, a 5'6", junior guard. Miller Campbell, a 6'2", senior forward. And Ryan Cruikshank, a 6'3", junior center. For Beatty, he had 5 points yesterday against Forks. Crosswhite had 9. Williams did not score. Campbell led the way with 23, and Cruikshank just had 3 points for North Mason in their loss to Forks. We will take another timeout, and we'll be back with the tip-off of this game, as it's the North Mason Bulldogs and the Charles Wright Academy Tarriers in the finale of the North Mason Holiday Invitational here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Now we're back here at Hawkins Middle School. For the starting lineups of these teams, will remind you it's Nathaniel Husana, David Dirth, Dane Jacobson, Jason Floyd, and Ben Brink for Charles Wright Academy. For the Bulldogs from North Mason, it's John Beatty, Joe Crosswhite, Reed Williams, Miller Campbell, and Ryan Cruikshank. So the starting lineups are being announced here, and we'll see how the Bulldogs can do against this very athletic and quick Charles Wright Academy team. We'll be back with the tip-off here in a moment.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
And we're back waiting for the tip-off of this ball game between the Tarriers from Charles Wright Academy and the Bulldogs from North Mason. The Tarriers will be in their road green uniforms with white stripes and black numbers, and the Bulldogs in all white with the blue numbers and blue trim. Husana waiting for the game to be tipped off. Different refereeing crew for this game as we had in the earlier game. It'll be Crookshank and Husana facing off. Ready to rock and roll here. And here we go. Well, almost here we go. Hardly any noise in it. Let's get something going on in here. Ball is tipped up, and Husana will tip it into the back court, way back. And going back to get it is Jacobson. Jacobson can shoot the three. He hit 4 threes against Klahowya. He'll swing it over to Dirth. Dirth up top to Floyd. Into the corner. Jacobson, three. Off. Rebound off of the hands of Ben Brink, out of bounds. And it's Bulldog ball. Here comes Williams to get North Mason started. Three between the circles. High post feed to Crookshank. To Miller, swinging over to Crosswhite. Down it goes to Crookshank. He draws a double team to the hoop. Drops off. Rebound. Husana can't handle it. Goes out to Williams. Williams to the three-point arc on the far side. He'll reset. Swing it over near side. Crosswhite. Joe will step back. Get it over to Beatty. Beatty fake to the baseline. Throw it over to Crosswhite. Takes an open three. It's off. Rebound. Husana. And here comes Jacobson. Swinging over there to... it's up top to Brink. I'm sorry. A little behind on the play here. Jacobson gets the ball back. Down it goes to Floyd on the baseline. Side of the, actually in the middle of the paint. Up and in for Husana. Here comes the Bulldogs. Beatty. Swinging around to Crosswhite, far side. Drives the top of the key over to Beatty. Beatty gets the screen from Crookshank, gets a mismatch. Draws a double team, spins to the hoop, puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. And that'll be the first foul on Nathaniel Husana. So Ryan Crookshank at the free throw line. Only had 3 points against Forks. And he's short on the first free throw. Husana has to tie his purple shoes. Those are really interesting color. So Ryan will have another free throw. It's a 2-0 ball game. And Crookshank missed them both. Rebound goes to Jacobson, and here come the Tarriers. Jacobson quickly up to Brink. get it back to Jacobson. Near side to Dearth, into the corner to Floyd. To Brink, looking for Husana. Now it's up top to Dearth, swinging it around to Jacobson, takes the three. Rims off, rebound, Williams, the shortest guy out there, I gotta tell you. Over to Beatty. Beatty early in the offense. To Crosswhite. Crosswhite, top of the key. Near side to Beatty. Pick and roll going with Crookshank. They'll leave it for Williams. Williams to the side of the paint up top. Miller, Campbell for three. That rims off. Rebound on the floor to Jacobson. Jacobson in the corner to Dearth. Cross court, actually up to the top to Husana. Back to Jacobson. 5.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. 2-0. Charles Wright on top with the ball. Here's Dearth. To Floyd at the foul line. Hands it back to Jacobson. Near to Dearth. Looking for to Floyd. And then it gets to Floyd in the paint. Nice cut back. Puts it up and in, and the foul. And they're going to get John Beatty with his first personal. And Jason Floyd at the free throw line for possible three-point play. Got it. Crosswhite. Back to Miller. Campbell out of Williams. Williams has got to get it across, and there's a 10 count. And the first turnover on North Mason. Substitutions for the Tarriers. Daniel Peterson will step on, as does Dara Peters. It's Terrier ball inbounds, goes into back court to Jacobson. Swing it to the high post. Husana turns and faces the basket, steps back, throws it to the baseline. Here's Peters. And a foul away from the ball. And that'll go on Ryan Crookshank, his second team foul on North Mason. Baseline inbounds right out of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Peters, down to Husana, to the hoop alone, up and in. 4 points for Nathaniel. And it's a 7-0 lead. And a full timeout call by the Bulldogs. 4:41 to go, first quarter, 7-0. Charles Wright.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. Beatty will get it into back court to Williams, and Williams will speed across midcourt. Top of the key on the dribble, trying to get some space on Peters. Steps back again near the midcourt circle. Throw it over to Crosswhite. Crosswhite on the dribble, fake that up three, finds Beatty. Beatty back to Crosswhite. Crosswhite trying to dribble in the perimeter. Now here's Crookshank over to Beatty. Gets the screen, trying to get a mismatch. And here's Miller Campbell. And we have a foul away from the ball. And that'll go on Daniel Peterson, his second team foul on Charles Wright. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Betancourt in there and bounces it into the big man, Crookshank, up and in. And that's the first basket of the night for the Bulldogs, comes at the 4:04 mark. Little full court press. kind of a zone. Usana has it across midcourt to Jacobson. Jacobson directing some traffic near side. Here's Peterson up top to Peters to Usana. Foul line jumper short and almost rolled in, but rolled off. Williams comes up with it. To Beatty. Beatty driving baseline. Reverse layup. No. Williams with a tap back. Wow. Again, the shortest guy on the court gets the rebound and the points. Here's Floyd. Floyd up to Peterson. Now to Jacobson. Jacobson thought about a drive. 3:10 to go in the quarter. 3-point lead for the Tarriers with the ball. Here's Peters. High post feed to Usana. Usana goes, kick it out. And now it's Floyd on the baseline. Out to Peterson. Gets it to the side of the paint. Here's Usana to the hoop. Missed it. Rebound goes to Cruikshank. And it off to Williams. Williams up to Beatty. Beatty to three-point arc. Up top it goes to Campbell. Over to Betancourt. Going to go to the hoop. Left the lane. Stops on the baseline. Puts it up just short, but drew the foul. I think that's 2 on Usana. Yes, it is. His second, third team foul. So Julian Betancourt at the free throw line for 2 free throws. We've got 4 players, make it 5 players getting ready to check in. And Betancourt gets the first one. So we've got Brink returning and Dearth returning for the Tarriers. Spencer Davis on the court for the first time tonight for the Bulldogs, as is Ethan Collins. And Crosswhite will return for North Mason. Second free throw by Betancourt. Missed it. Spencer Davis taps the free throw out, and Betancourt takes a 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound. Davis again with a rebound. To Collins for 3 at the top, and that's in. He had 13 points last night, and he gets busy, and then Bulldogs are up 1. Jacobson to the corner, to Dearth, side of the paint. Feed to Floyd, and there's going to be a whistle on the Bulldogs. I think it'll go on. Yep, it goes on Spencer Davis, his first third team foul. Miller Campbell will step back in for North Mason, replacing Ryan Cruikshank. It's a baseline inbounds for the Tarriers. Jacobson will lob it all the way up to Brink. Brink to Jacobson on the far corner. And here's Brink, got away with a little bit of a walk to Dearth. Dearth to Usana between the circles, now opposite side to Jacobson, and reset with 19 on the shot clock. Over goes to Brink. To Floyd on the baseline. Usana, side of the paint, pull-up jumper, short, but the foul, and it's going to go on Davis again, I believe. Yep, it is. That's 2 on him. Fourth team foul. Nathaniel Usana to the line for 2 free throws. First trip to the line for Nathaniel. Got the first one. Get one more. He's got 5 points. Ties the ball game up. Second free throw off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Betancourt, and here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite steps back, trying to get some space on Floyd. Hand it off. Well, he's going to get to the baseline, and Davis. Davis out to Crosswhite. Crosswhite calling out the play between the circles. Far side, Betancourt. To Crosswhite. 3 on the way and off. Rebound, Usana. Out to Jacobson. Jacobson up the far sidelines. Bounce to the baseline corner. Gets the ball back. Around the horn it goes. Dearth for 3. Yes. Here's Crosswhite. Approaching a minute to go in the first quarter. His team trailing by 3. Crosswhite to Campbell. Campbell 3 short. Rebound. Dearth for Charles Wright. Here comes Jacobson up the far sidelines again. Swinging in the corner to Brink. Brink looking for Usana. Dribbles out of the corner. Bounces it to Usana, and they're going to say he traveled. I have one turnover on the Charles Wright Academy. And one on the Bulldogs so far in this ball game. 45 seconds to go in the first, 11-8. Charles Wright with the lead, North Mason with the ball. High post feed to Davis. Hand it off to Collins. Collins over to Betancourt. Now hand it off to Crosswhite. 30 seconds. About a 10-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Betancourt over to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the baseline, kick it to Collins. 3 in the corner, yes. Back-to-back with 2 threes for Ethan. 6 points, and it's tied up at 11. Quickly up the court, Dearth stolen away by Betancourt, and they're going to get a whistle, and is it going to be on who? And that'll be Betancourt, picked up his first 5th team foul on North Mason. 7.4 seconds remain in the first quarter. 11-11 is the score. Jacobson at midcourt, throws over to Brink. Over to Jacobson, will take the 3. Miss it at the buzzer, and we head to the second quarter, all knotted up at 11.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
The Bulldogs start the second quarter with the ball. They have Campbell, Davis, Beatty, Collins, and Crosswhite who has the ball. High post feed to Campbell, to Davis, to Beatty near side. One dribble gets it back to Campbell. Opposite side now, Crosswhite gets a screen from Davis. Goes over to Beatty. Beatty on the dribble. Swing it over to Collins for 3. That goes over the backboard and out of bounds. It'll be Tarrier ball. And who checked back in for, Cruikshank came back in for North Mason. The Tarrier lineup is Dearth, Jacobson, Floyd, Peters, and Husana. Jacobson with the ball. Near steal by Crosswhite, but it goes to Dearth. Dearth pulls the ball over his head. Back to Jacobson. Then to Peters. To Floyd. Pass down low, picked off and stolen away by Miller Campbell. And here comes Joe Crosswhite for North Mason. To Campbell over through Cruikshank. And there's 2 turnovers on each. Christopher Seifert checks in for the first time tonight for North Mason. Tarriers quickly. Jacobson way outside, gets it over to Dearth. Gets it back to Jacobson. Back to Dearth. And over to Jacobson. Jacobson high post feed to Floyd. Quick pass down to Peters. Peters hook on the baseline, falls short, and the rebound goes to North Mason. Here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite hands it off to Beatty. Up top it goes to Collins. Back to Crosswhite. Still knotted up at 11. Beatty drives baseline. Cut off by Dearth. Lob it back to Crosswhite, cross court. And Joe will reset. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Beatty. Gonna go split the double team right to the hoop, on the glass and in for John, his first basket of the night. And the Bulldogs are up 2. Floyd in the backcourt to Jacobson. Quickly up it goes. Nice find. Peters drops in. Tied up at 13 now. Here is Beatty. Beatty will dribble up. Throw it to Crosswhite, and he'll dribble between the circles and get it to Collins. Ethan with the ball. He'll dribble through the circles. Bulldogs staying on the perimeter. 9 on the shot clock. Over goes to Beatty, looking down low. Stop, Crookshank, hook it over to Crosswhite, who has to throw one up, misses everything. And unfortunately, that'll go down as a turnover. Williams returns for North Mason. And Peterson returns for Charles Wright. Terrier ball. Here comes Jacobson. Quickly up to Husana. Husana is going to attack, stop inside the paint, draw a triple team, and throw it to the baseline. Pull-up jumper by Peterson goes in. 2-point lead. For Charles Wright, under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Reed Williams with the ball for North Mason, bringing it across midcourt, met by Peters. They get it to Beatty. Beatty drives, draws the foul, and that will go on Dara Peters, his fourth 15 foul. No, fourth team foul. 2 shots coming for John Beatty. Got the first one, they'll get one more. Betancourt returns for North Mason, replacing Joe Crosswright. So it's Williams, Betancourt, Beatty, Seyfried, and Crookshank on the court for the Bulldogs. Second free throw by Beatty goes in, giving 4 points. And tied at 15. Floyd with the ball in the backcourt for the Terriers, gets it back to Jacobson. Jacobson crossing midcourt on the dribble. Bouncing in the corner to Husana, fakes the 3, drives through traffic, loses the handle. Here comes Betancourt. He'll get it to Williams. Williams, top of the key, lost the handle, and they're going to get a kicked ball. So they'll reset the shot clock. And it'll be sideline inbounds right in front of us. Betancourt will trigger the play. Throw it into the corner to Beatty. Beatty down to Crookshank. Crookshank's going to go on Floyd. Splits the double team, loses the handle on the ball. Cyphers comes up with it. And Williams launched a 3 that missed the rim, and that'll go out of bounds. So Tavion Moore will step onto the court. First time tonight for Charles Wright. Husana will sit down. And Miller Campbell will return for North Mason. Seyfried will sit down. So it's Crookshank, Williams, Betancourt, and Beatty on the court for North Mason. Jacobson, Floyd, Peterson, who just walked, unfortunately. Moore, and Peters on the court for Charles Wright. Here's a Bulldog ball. Williams on the dribble. Hand it off to Betancourt. Back to Williams. Finds Beatty. Beatty gets it over to Williams. Williams shuffles down to the corner and will dribble back out. Around the perimeter they go. Down to Crookshank. Crookshank, big jump stop. Up top it goes to Williams. Over it goes to Betancourt. He'll drive baseline, pull up jumper with a double pumper that goes in. 3 points for Julian, his first basket of the night. 2-point lead for North Mason. Here's Jacobson, cross court to Peterson. Finds Floyd at the foul line, jumper off, rebound Crookshank. 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Comes the Bulldogs, Williams. Williams goes over to the far side and gets up top to Campbell. Campbell, near side, Beatty looking for Crookshank. Gets it down to Crookshank on the box, but nice defensive play by Floyd. and there's going to be a whistle away from the ball. Okay, just a stoppage play. So let's see here. Husana returns, and Brink as well for Charles Wright. Dearth is in there as well. Okay, we got it. So it's Jacobson, Husana, Brink, Dearth, and Floyd on the court for the Tarriers. Jacobson swings it over to Dearth. Up top to Brink, near side. Jacobson takes the three and hits. It's his second three. I'm sorry, no. I'll get that. Oh, sorry, on play. Betancourt pull-up jumper off the back of the iron. And here come the Tarriers. Jacobson again finds Dearth in the corner for three. This short rebound. Dearth tracks it down. They'll get it to Jacobson. 2.5 minutes to go in the half. 1 point lead for Charles Wright. With the ball, Dearth to Brink to Jacobson. Back to Brink. Near side, Dearth into the corner, Husana. Husana. Oh, overthrew Jacobson. So Crosswhite and Davis will step back onto the court for North Mason. Cruikshank and Williams will sit down. 1 point lead for Charles Wright. North Mason with the ball. 2:10 to go in the half. 18-17 is the score. Crosswhite with the ball, swing it over to Beatty on far side. Finds Betancourt, hooks it back to Miller, and here's Beatty. Beatty gets the screen, bounce it down to Davis, and overplayed by Brink. Brink will draw the foul. And that'll be Brink's first and the fifth on the team. Moore will return, and Peters return for the Tarriers. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs to Davis. Davis in the corner gets it to Beatty. Beatty lobs it across to Crosswhite, handed off to Betancourt, and then to Crosswhite, set the play at the midcourt circle. Over to Betancourt. Campbell with jumper short, rebound saved by Betancourt, but it goes right into the hands of Moore. Here comes Jacobson. Quickly up it goes to Dearth. He'll find Husana. Draws a triple team. Fade away in the paint for the big man. No, knocked out of bounds. That'll be off of Davis out of bounds. It'll be Charles Wright ball. It'll be to the right of the backboard. Jacobson will trigger the play. Gets it in the corner to Dearth. Takes the three. Rims off. Jacobson had the rebound. Taps it. Crosswhite knocks it out of bounds. Again, it's Charles Wright ball, leading by one with 1:18 to go in the half, 32 on the shot clock. Inbounds to, well, the Tarriers in the corner. Here's Husana, fakes the three, drives baseline to the box. Nice step, missed the shot. Looking for a foul, but won't get it. Davis with the rebound will get it to Campbell. Campbell will get it to Crosswhite. Here come the Bulldogs, trailing by one. Into the corner near side is Beatty. Up top to Campbell, over to Betancourt. Betancourt, oh, pass off the hands, and another turnover. Here comes Jacobson into the corner. To Moore. Turnaround off the glass by Moore. Fell off, but a foul was called. So Crosswhite picked up his first. 16th foul. And Tavion Moore spins in the first free throw. He'll get one more. Floyd will return, replace Husana. Beatty sits down, and Collins is back in. Now let's get back in here. 47.3 seconds remain in the second quarter. Second free throw by Moore is off. And the rebound goes to North Mason. Here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite drawing out the defense. Trying to get a little bit of penetration. Finds Campbell between the circles, back to Crosswhite. About 11-second difference between shot and game clock. Crosswhite still with the dribbles. and he'll step back. Collins for three, he missed everything out of bounds. 14 seconds remain in the half. 2-point lead for Charles Wright. Hosanna returns. And Davion Moore will sit down. So you know they're going to go to Hosanna, I would imagine. Inbounds goes to Floyd, back to Jacobson. Over to Dearth. To Jacobson. To Dearth. Up top to Moore. Near side Jacobson drives baseline, steps into the corner for three at the buzzer. No. And we head to the locker room with Charles Wright Academy up 19-17 after the second quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the halftime activities here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
My name is Matt Woods. I'm the new podiatrist taking over for Dr. Rice. I know that he's a very well-liked podiatrist, and I'm very, very happy to be able to take over his position here at Mason General Hospital Ankle and Foot Clinic. I just want everyone to know that I'd like to treat all my patients like they were my friends or my family. You know, I wouldn't do anything to a patient that I wouldn't do to myself. I just think that having a good rapport with your patients and trust is necessary, and you know, I can do anything from toenails to giant fractures to arthroscopic procedures.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey, sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
So, halftime score here. Charles Wright Academy leading by 2 over the North Mason Bulldogs in the second game of the second day. The finale, if you will, of the North Mason Holiday Invite. 19-17, the Tarriers. Leading scorer is David Dearth has 6 points, and Nathaniel Hosanna has 5. A 3 for Dane Jacobson, 3 points for Jason Floyd, a basket for Dara Peters, and a free throw for Tavion Moore. Leading the way for the Bulldogs, Ethan Collins has 2 threes. He's 6 points. 4 for John Beatty, 3 for Julian Betancourt, a basket for Reed Williams, and a basket for Ryan Crookshank. Well, turnover's pretty even, but we will talk about that when we come back Guess we'll take yet another timeout. We'll talk free throws, or we'll talk turnovers and fouls. In a moment, halftime score, Charles Wright Academy, 19, North Mason 17.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Again, the halftime score, Charles Wright Academy 19, North Mason 17. Told you I was going to talk about turnovers and fouls. Let's see here. Turnovers even, 5 apiece by my count. Foul trouble, well, Nathaniel Husana has 2 personal fouls. He's the only one in trouble for Charles Wright Academy. For the Bulldogs, Spencer Davis has 2 personal fouls. Everybody else has 0 or 1. That's where we sit here in the foul situation. As Charles Wright Academy comes onto the court to take their warm-ups. Leading by 2 at the half. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back with the third quarter in just a moment. Halftime score, Charles Wright Academy 19, North Mason 17.
Dr. Iris Mallet. I'm a pediatrician here at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. So I was born in the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines. A lot of a big part of my medical influence came from my parents. They're both physicians. Mason General offers not just outpatient, but there are inpatient work, nursery work, and our nursery here is very busy, and I like that. I like having newborns. I like seeing them for their well-child check. It's important to be seeing them the first 2 years of their life.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast is copyright protected by DigiProof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Charles Wright Academy starts out the third quarter with the ball. Husana with it on the baseline. Lob it in the middle to Floyd. Floyd back to Husana to the hoop in. And only the 7th point for Nathaniel. And here is Crosswhite. Crookshank over to Campbell. Campbell to Beatty. Beatty down to Crookshank. Crookshank backs down, runs over Floyd. And that'll be the 6th turnover on North Mason. And 2nd foul on 35. They mop up some moisture. Here comes Jacobson, who ran over Williams, but he stood on the line on the sideline in front of the scorer's table. So turnover to turnover. I have 6 on each. Beatty will inbounds it for North Mason to Williams. So it's Williams, Crosswhite, Campbell, Crookshank, and Beatty on the court for North Mason. Beatty with it far side. Down to the baseline, Crookshank up and off. Rebound off his knee out of bounds. It'll go over to Charles Wright Academy. So Jacobson, Floyd, Dearth, Husana, and Brink on the court for Charles Wright. Little 3/4 court zone press. Brink will get it up to Husana, pull-up jumper off, and Floyd had it for a moment. Beatty tracks it down, and here come the Bulldogs. Beatty going to go to the hole, off the glass and in. No, they do not call this a charge on John Beatty, his 2nd personal. Four-point lead for Charles Wright. Here's Jacobson crossing midcourt. Swing over to Dearth. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson down to a wide open Husana, but what was that? Oh, they're going to wave that one off and get Floyd with a personal foul. Wow. Okay, so Bulldogs get the ball back. Here's Crosswhite. Dribble penetrates out to Williams. Williams has got a lane. Stops, finds Crookshank. Get it to Miller. Here's Crosswhite. Hand it out to Williams. Williams needs somebody to throw it to. He'll hand it off to Crosswhite, working the far sidelines. He'll dribble up top. 10 on the shot clock. Over goes to Beatty. Lob it to Crosswhite. Ooh, tippy toes along the sidelines. And here's Campbell forcing up a three. Oh, he traveled. I thought he got bailed out. Shot clock was going to expire either way. And that'll be the 8th turnover on North Mason. Tarriers with the ball in the lead. All the way up to Husana. Husana will get it to Floyd and get it back. In the corner, throw it across court to Dearth. Back to the corner to Brink. Brink for three. That's off. Rebound Williams. Williams handed off to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the three-point arc far side. Now up to Campbell, swinging around to Beatty. John puts it on the floor. He's got the big man on him. He's going to attack the hoop. Blocked by Husana. Recovered by Brink. So Jacobson. Out it goes to Dearth. Down to Floyd to the hoop. No, but draws a foul. And that'll go on Miller Campbell, his first. Jason Floyd at the free throw line. Missed the first one. He'll get another one. He has 3 points, and he's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. And he got the second one. Comes Williams at the far sideline. Gets it back to Campbell and then back to Williams. Williams crossing mid-court. Guarded by the bigger man, Floyd. Near side, Crosswhite. Crosswhite swinging over to Williams. Williams looking for a high post feed. Not there. And over it goes to Williams. Williams still looking for, finds Campbell in the paint, puts it up, and it drops in. Miller Campbell with his first basket of the night. And gets the lead to 3. Tarriers are up 5 at 1 point. In the quarter, here's Jacobson. To Dearth. Dearth looking low. Back to Jacobson. Get it into Husana. He'll step out of the key, back to Jacobson. Takes the 3. Misses it. Rebound Campbell. Here comes Williams. Williams looks the court over and speeds up the center. Near side to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the paint. Out it goes to Beatty. Beatty will take the 3 and rims off. Rebound pulled down by Husana. Here comes Jacobson. Jacobson quickly up to Brink in the far corner. Up top to Husana. Husana drives into the paint with authority, avoids the defense, up and in. Sometimes he looks like a man amongst children. Here's Williams between the circle. Near side, Beatty drives baseline, cut off by Brink, finds Crookshank. Up top to Campbell for 3, no. Rebound goes to Dearth. Dearth will hand it off to Jacobson, and here come the Tarriers. Up 5. Here's Brink down to the baseline in Husana. Husana pull up jumper, hits it. 6 points in the quarter, 11 for the game. Timeout by North Mason. 26-19, 3:17 to go, third quarter.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I'm Dr. Amy Maurer. I work at Olympic Physicians currently for Mason General Hospital, but we will obviously all be working for Mason Clinic here in the upcoming months. One of the things that drew me to Mason General was the fact that they're, right out the gate, their mission statement was we put patients first. And that has always been my philosophy, and that has always been my approach to medicine and to patient care. I feel like the best medicine is accomplished when you put patients first, because then you're always motivated to do the right thing and to do the best for the patient.
Inbounds to Williams. Williams back and forth on the dribble. Finds Betancourt back in the ball game. And gives it back to Williams. High post feed to Cruikshank. Cruikshank finds Miller. Miller looking for Collins, and 3 seconds in the key. Charles Wright Academy up 26-19, under 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. Jacobson over to Moore. I'm sorry, that is Peterson. Peterson lost the handle on the ball and goes in back court. Quickly up it goes to Moore, over to Husana, fakes the 3, drives to the foul line. Out of the top it goes to Jacobson, to Floyd, back to Peters. Peters missed the running layup. Rebound goes to Campbell, and here comes Williams. Williams thought about it, found a seam. He's going to Betancourt, back to Williams. Williams to the elbow. Now it goes to Collins, down to Cruikshank. Cruikshank forcing one up and runs right into Floyd, I believe. Yeah, big one on Floyd. That's his second team foul. Cruikshank at the free throw line, where he's 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3. Get one more. Jim Ryan only has 2 points so far tonight. Make it 3. Got the second one. Betancourt just slapped and fouled Peterson, picking up his second, and that's the 4th team foul on North Mason. Floyd has it in backcourt, gets back to Jacobson, up to Peterson, back to Jacobson, into the corner to Husana. Take the 3, nope, yes, nope, missed it. Rebound, Cruikshank had it. Collins steals it away from him, and here come the Bulldogs. To Williams. Williams is going to attack. Missed the shot, partially blocked by Floyd. Ball went to Cruikshank. His turnaround dropped in. He did draw the foul. So Osama picked up his third team foul. Dearth steps back onto the court for Charles Wright. As Cruikshank missed the free throw, Husana rips down the rebound, and quickly the Tarriers are back in business here as Floyd cuts back to the baseline. Nice foot move up and in, giving him 6 points. Here is Betancourt, back to Williams. To Betancourt, looking to go baseline, stops, hooks it back to Campbell. Campbell takes a 3 and hits it. It's only the second field goal of the game, and it's 5 points. Lead is 3 for Charles Wright. Floyd with it in backcourt. Everybody left him, so he brings it up. Hand it to Jacobson and set the play. Here's Dearth to Peters. Quick passes. There's Floyd, side of the paint. Finds Husama. Fouled on the move. Cruikshank with his 3rd personal. 15. Beatty will come in and replace Campbell. So it's Betancourt, Williams, Collins, Beatty, and Cruikshank. Quick inbounds to Floyd, up and in. 5 points in the quarter, 8 for the game. Here's Beatty, swinging it around. Collins wildly misses a 3, but the rebound goes to Williams. Williams will reset. Beatty checks his spot, make sure he's in 3, missed it. Rebound Husana on the baseline. Hand it off to Jacobson. Tarriers with a 5-point lead. High post feed to Floyd. Floyd drives to the hoop, misses it. And Dearth gets the rebound. Finds Jacobson. Jacobson to Peters, back to Jacobson. And here is Jacobson with a jumper at the foul line. Missed the shot. Rebound hit the baseline. They say it went off of green. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Sam Hosier in for the first time tonight for Charles Wright. Crosswhite will step in, and Betancourt is out. Bulldog ball, backcourt. Crosswhite has the ball. And that'll be the quarter, as it couldn't get anything done, and we are through 3. Charles Wright Academy leading 30-25.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU.
Bulldogs will start the fourth quarter with the ball with Beatty, Williams, Crosswhite, Collins, and Cruikshank on the court. Here's Williams. High post feed way outside to Cruikshank. Hand it off to Crosswhite, gets the screen, takes the 3, and misses. Rebound tracked down by Peters in the corner, and here comes Jacobson. Jacobson finds Floyd, ball poked out of it, but goes to Peters. Peters up top to Dearth. Dearth will dribble over and hand it off to Jacobson. Here's Floyd. Floyd hooked a pass down to the baseline, and the hook is off. Rebound is finally controlled by the Bulldogs, and Beatty comes out of the pack with it. Up it goes to Crosswhite. He just slipped his foot, but no whistle. Missed the shot, and the rebound tapped into the corner where Collins will track it down. Finds Cruikshank. Cruikshank bangs into Floyd, and they're going to call it a foul on Floyd. 3 personal fouls, 4th team foul. I'm going to say it was not on the shot. Busana will step back on. For the Tarriers, Campbell will step on. For the Bulldogs, it'll be North Mason ball baseline inbounds left of the backboard. Beatty will trigger the play. Throw it high and gets it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite into the corner. Beatty. Oh, we have a moving screen on Cruikshank. That'll be 4 personal fouls on him. And that'll be 16 fouls on North Mason. That was a turnover, that's right. It'll be only 10. Dearth has it on the inbounds. And he'll split the double team across the midcourt. Turn around and go run some clock here. Jacobson with it, midcourt circle. His team leading by 5. Swing it over to Dearth, far side. Back to Jacobson. And Dearth gets it back. Jacobson up top 3. Rim short, rebound Cruikshank. Spins away from Floyd to get it to Crosswhite up the far sidelines. To Beatty in the far corner. Side of the paint, Cruikshank backing down. Splits a double team. Floyd got a piece of that one. Jump ball called. Yep. That'll go over. Should go over to Charles Wright. Brink will step back into the ball game. Peters will sit down. So the Terrier lineup is Floyd, Husan, Jacobson, Dirth, and Brink. Bulldog lineup is Crosswhite, Beatty, Collins, Crookshank, and Campbell. This is Dirth with the ball to Brink. Looks like the Tarriers are taking a page out of the North Mason playbook, and the miss by Jacobson. Husana got the rebound again, missed it again. That one's knocked out of bounds by Jacobson. It'll be Bulldog ball. 5:49 to go, fourth quarter. It's a 5-point lead for Charles Wright. North Mason with the ball. Beatty has it far side. Looks for Campbell or Collins at the top. Gets it to him. Finds Crookshank. Lost the handle, but he tracked it down. Here is Crosswhite. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Actually, it's down to 10 now. Beatty with it. Looking for Crookshank. Or actually looking for Campbell. Overplayed by Husana. Husana's going to be tried with his fourth personal. It's the fifth team foul on Charles Wright. Still 5-point lead for the Tarriers. North Mason with the baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Crookshank in the corner. Up around in opposite corner, Crosswhite. And it's Beatty looking for Crookshank. Gives it to Crookshank. Out it goes to Collins. Over it goes to Crosswhite into the corner to Campbell. Campbell takes the three. Yes. It's his second three in the ball game. And the lead is now 2. 5:01 to go in the game. North Mason hanging around. Tarriers have yet to score here in the quarter. Up it goes to Husana. To Floyd, turnaround, jumper falls off, rebound knocked out of bounds as Brink had it. Bulldogs crashed in there and knocked it out. It'll be Tarrier ball, baseline inbounds. Jacobson triggers the play, right of the backboard, gets it into the corner. And Husana back to Jacobson, to Floyd. Over it goes to Brink, to Dirth. Dirth down to Floyd. Floyd alone to the hoop. Missed the shot. And the rebound tapped to Beatty. Up to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the three-point arc. Down to, what was that? As Beatty grabbed the ball out of the air. I don't think that's where the ball was going, but Beatty scores it, and it's tied at 30. 4:18 to go. We're knotted up. Dirth with the ball for the Tarriers. Gets it to Jacobson. Over to Brink. To Dirth. Midway through the quarter. Tarriers have yet to score. High post feed to Dirth. To Husana. He's going to go right to the bucket, leave it short. Rebound got it himself. Goes to the opposite side. It lost it out of his hands. He looks at his hands like he can't believe that one. And tie ball game at 30. As Williams returns for North Mason. He'll bring it up center of the court. Throw it over to Crosswhite, far side. Finds Campbell at the foul line, draws a double team. Lob it over to Collins. Collins takes the three and misses. Rebound pulled down by Husana. Here comes Jacobson. Up it goes to Dirth, back to Jacobson. Opposite side to Husana. Husana, one dribble, stolen away by the Bulldogs. Collins gives it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the hoop, off the glass and in. Timeout call, 3:08 to go in the ball game. North Mason up 2.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
North Mason with a 2-point lead. 3:08 to go in the ball game. Tarriers have yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Almost 5 minutes held scoreless. Dirth gets the inbounds, gives it back to Jacobson. And across midcourt. Near side to Dirth, back to Jacobson, center of the court. Dirth near side. Up top it goes to Peters. High post feed to Floyd. Down to the baseline. Jacobson to the bucket. Up and in. Tying the ball game. Crookshank with it from the high post. To Campbell. Over to Crosswhite. Tie ball game with 2.5 to go almost. Williams steps back. 19 on the shot clock. Over it goes to Crosswhite. That's to Collins. Collins, 9 on the shot clock. To Campbell, he'll take the 3. Rims it off. Rebound pulled down by Floyd. He'll get it to Jacobson. Bounce it in the corner to Dirth. Back to Jacobson. Into the corner over to Peters. Peters to Husana. Down to Floyd. Knocked away. Here come the Bulldogs. And then a late whistle on Husana. That is it for him. I have 5 on him, but they got 4. Okay. Oops, wrong one. And away from the ball, a foul called. And that will go on Dane Jacobson, his first. And that puts North Mason in the bonus, 1-1 to Ryan Crookshank. Missed the front end. Rebound tapped out and into back court. Oh my goodness, over and back is poor Peters just didn't know he was wide open under, and he threw it back to the back court, and that's an over and back. The 10th turnover by the Tarriers. Tie ball game 32. 1:58 to go. Williams has it in back court for North Mason. Steps across midcourt. Got Peters on him. Trying to get us some space. Throws it over to Beatty. Beatty looking low. Gets it to Crosswhite. Up top. Finds Williams. Williams dribble penetrates. Leaves it for Crookshank. Big steps to the hoop. Blew the layup. Rebound goes to Peters, and he's tied up. That stays with the Bulldogs. So baseline inbounds for North Mason, right of the backboard. Beatty will trigger the play. Lob it in to the big man, and Crookshank puts it up just a little short. Enough defense there by Husama to bother the shot. 1.5 to go, and it's all tied up at 32. Quickly. Oh, ripped it away out of the air is Crookshank to Beatty. Beatty hesitates. And what was that call? I guess it was a travel. So they had a substitution in here. Who came on? I don't know who came on the court. Jacobson with the ball over to Dirth. Over to Brink. I guess Brink came back in. Now Brink is back in there. There we go. And here is Dearth back to Brink, over to Jacobson in the far corner. Under a minute to go. Dearth finds Jacobson on the baseline. To Brink, to Dearth. Dearth will take a three at the top. In and out. Rebound goes to Williams. Williams seals it off, gets it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite crosses midcourt to the top of the key. It's about a 10-second difference between game and shot clock. Actually, 10 seconds exactly. We have a timeout on the court. North Mason will have the ball when we come back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
35 seconds remain in this ball game. Tied up at 32. There's a 10-second difference between the game and shot clock. So that means there's 25 on the shot clock. Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They have Crookshank, Campbell, Crosswhite, Williams, and Beatty on the court. Offensively, Husana, Floyd, Jacobson, Brink, and Dearth for the Tarriers. Inbounds goes into backcourt. It's Williams. Williams steps back beyond the three-point arc, finds Campbell. Over it goes to Beatty, near side. Beatty will drive to the foul line, find a hole, go right to the bucket. It rims off, got his own rebound, put it up, blocked from behind, and here comes Jacobson up the far sidelines. Timeout called. 15.9 seconds remain in the ball game. And we'll be right back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Charles Wright Academy will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They have 15.9 seconds in the ball game, 32 all. Be mid-court, far sideline inbounds. So Davis is out there with Crookshank, Crosswhite, Beatty, and Williams. That's the North Mason lineup. For the Tarriers, you've got Brink, Dearth, Jacobson, Floyd, and Husana. This is Jacobson. Going to drive to the foul line. Finds Brink. Going to take the dribble. Up top it goes to Jacobson. Three on the way to the top. Short. Floyd over the top, just at the buzzer. Oh, they're going to wave that foul off. Really? Okay. No foul, and we head to overtime. Wow. No, they're not going to give that, so we're going to head to overtime. So this is the end of regulation, all knotted up at 32. Boy, second overtime game in 2 days here at the North Mason Holiday Invitational. We will step aside, we'll be right back. Okay, we won't have time for that one. We'll save it for the next break. So we're going to have a tip-off here, or a jump ball to start the game, or stop the overtime. It's all knotted up at 32. So Husama and Cruikshank will meet at center court to get the OT started. So the same lineups out there as it were before the last play. Ball's up. And Husama knocks it into the corner in back court. Jacobson had to go get it, and we'll get it to Dearth. And here we go. Jacobson crossing midcourt, throws over to Brink, looking for Floyd, finds Husama at the foul line, and he'll take an open jumper as everybody backed off, in and out. Got his own rebound, he's gonna go right back, nice step up and in. Here's Campbell with it over to Crosswhite. Hand it off to Williams. Finds Beatty. Beatty to Cruikshank. To Williams in the far corner. He'll dribble, penetrate, and he'll get it to Beatty. Beatty stops, throws it back to the opposite side of Williams. Williams will drive to the hole. Leave it for Crosswhite. Wasn't expecting it, rolls out of bounds. And that is a 12th turnover on North Mason, first in overtime. North Mason does have that one foul. Well, I guess it's not really to give, but they have 16 fouls, whereas Charles Wright has 7. So all the whistles will go to the free throw line. Jacobson rolls it to Floyd. Floyd to the baseline. Husama. Throw it out to Brink. Brink into the corner. Jacobson, 3. Rims off. Rebound goes to Crosswhite. Crosswhite will get it up to Williams. Williams speeds around the defense and changes direction. Still attacking is Williams, and Crosswhite will nail the 3. And the Bulldogs are up 1 with 2:15 to go in overtime. I like the way that the Tarriers don't dribble. High post feed to Husama. He'll try to split the D, and he'll find a cutter, and up and in is Dearth. Already doubled their total for overtime as they did in the 4th. 1 point lead for the Tarriers. High post feed for North Mason with the ball. Crosswhite will take the handoff to go to the hole, leave it for the baseline. Campbell with a jumper that rims off. Rebound Husama. Ooh. They called a timeout just before he was going out of bounds. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. I'll give you a reset here on what's happening here. So we're in overtime. The Charles Wright Academy Terriers lead by 1. This will be their second overtime game. They went to overtime and beat Klahowya by 1 yesterday. Now they're going to overtime here against North Mason. 1:39 to go in OT. The difference in this ball game is the 2 points that North Mason held Charles Wright in the 4th quarter. They came back and tied the ball game at 32. So it'll be Terrier ball coming out of the timeout. Husama, who has 4 personal fouls. Brink, Floyd, Dearth, and Jacobson, who will inbounds it. Dearth has it. He'll get it back over to Jacobson, over to Floyd. And here is Dearth. Here's Floyd. Back to Jacobson. This is Dearth. Up top to Jacobson. Over to Dearth. They're looking for one of the big men along the perimeter, or along the baseline. Dearth has it. Back to Jacobson. 5 on the shot clock goes to Husama. Husama traveled. That's the first turnover on the Terriers in the overtime, and stepping onto the court is Peters. here comes Williams. Bulldogs trailing by 1. A minute to go in overtime. Up top to Campbell. Campbell over to Crosswhite. Crosswhite beyond the three-point arc. He's going to dribble around to the top. Throw it over to Williams. Over to Crosswhite. Sets his feet for 3. Short. Nobody went and got it, and we have a whistle away from the ball. Who's this going to go on? And that'll go on Floyd. That's his 4th. 8th team foul. And we're 1-1. Who's shooting? So it's Crookshank at the free throw line. Now, Ryan has not had a good night at the free throw line. He is 1 for 4. He has 5 points. I'm sorry, he is 1 for 5. It's another front end of 1-on-1. You got to hit the first one. Missed it. Rebound goes to Husama. 36 seconds remain in this overtime and a 1-point lead for Charles Wright. Brink with it far side. Jacobson and Beatty just picked up the foul and must have pushed him potentially. That'll be 3 on John. And that is the 7th team foul on North Mason, so it's 1-1 for Jacobson. As Brink will step out again, and Peters will come back. This must be offense or defense here. As Dane Jacobson's at the free throw line for the front end of a 1-1. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Got the first one. They'll get one more. The lead is up to 37. Should it not be 37? Should be 37, not 36 on the scoreboard. Jacobson hit the second one. It's 38. And here comes Williams, 25, and the overtime. Haven't corrected the scoreboard yet. Crosswhite over to Williams. Williams in the corner to Campbell. And the time's going to run out. So they just corrected the scoreboard. Campbell will throw it in the corner, stolen away by the Tarriers. And the Bulldogs failed to execute on that one. And Crookshank just fouled out. With 5 points. So go to the other end of the gymnasium, and Floyd will pretty much ice it here as Charles Wright is up 3 with 1 second remaining. Floyd, let's see here, is 2 for 3. At the free throw line, he's 8 points. Got the first one, he'll get one more. Got them both. And that's pretty much it. And that is the game, as in overtime, Charles Wright Academy knocks off North Mason 40-35. We will take a timeout. We'll wrap this broadcast up as the finale of the North Mason Holiday Invite comes to an end with an overtime win for Charles Wright Academy. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Alexandra Rhodes. I work at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. My specialty is pediatrics. I wanted to be a doctor because I really love taking care of babies. My dad was a doctor and I was always in the hospital, and I volunteered in a hospital as a baby cuddler for a little over a year, and I really loved it. And I think I just always knew that I kind of wanted to be a pediatrician. I went to Washington University in St. Louis for college, and then Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland for medical school.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
There we go. That's a final in overtime. The Charles Wright Academy Tarriers beat the North Mason Bulldogs 40-35. They did it behind the 13 points from Nathaniel Husama, 10 from Jason Floyd, 7 apiece from David Dirth and Dane Johnson. Basket for Dara Peters and a free throw for Tavian Moore. For the Bulldogs in the loss, well, they didn't have one guy. Let's see here. 8. Well, Miller Campbell finished with 8. 6 apiece for Ethan Collins and John Beatty. 5 for Joe Crosswhite. 5 for Ryan Cruikshank. A basket for Reed Williams. 3 for Julian Betancourt. All right. So next up for North Mason, they host River Ridge next Saturday as part of the girls and boys doubleheader, which Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will broadcast. Charles Wright Academy returns home next Saturday to host Manor House Christian Academy from Oregon. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow from the Fort Vancouver Holiday Tournament, where the Shelton boys will be playing either Fort Vancouver or Hawkinson. Time could be as early as 9:30. Or 1 in the afternoon, depending on the High Climbers game today against Corvallis. It should be interesting down there in Fort Vancouver. So that will do it for the North Mason Holiday Invitational and Hawkins Middle School in Belfair. Final scores for tonight's games, I should say. Forks held off Klahowya 48-47, and Charles Wright Academy pulled away from North Mason in overtime, 40-35. Thanks for joining us for high school basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And we will talk to you possibly tomorrow. I get some things all set up here. Hold on a second. Yes, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.